Alright, we're going to download some lighting fixtures. So the first thing I want you to do is go to your Revit custom library and make sure that you have a lighting fixtures folder. So this is my lighting fixtures folder right here. If I go up one right, I'm in my custom library and lighting fixtures. So just make sure that that's available to you and open it up to the lighting fixtures folder and just kind of pull that over to the side for a minute. And then we're going to go onto our browser, and I'm going to go to BIM object. You're going to need to make a account with them. I already have one and I'm logged in, so you'll need to do that. And then I'm just going to go to browse BIM objects, and I'm going to limit my object categories. So I'm going to come in here to the object categories and scroll down to lighting, which is a few places down here. And I only want to look at lighting right now, and hit apply. So it filters out the lighting. And then I'm just going to pick a couple of brands that I know I want to look at. So I'm going to pick this Caraboni group here. And I think the other one I want to do is, Cooper. So we'll do those two and apply. So it's just going to filter those guys down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this first recessed lighting. So we're going to do a recessed and a suspended. So I'm going to go to the download object here, and it's going to have three objects: an IES file, a material, and a Revit file. Sometimes you'll have a type catalog and you'll want to take that as well, but this one is pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to download these. Download 1, right? Download 2, download 3, and they're just going to come in however they come in, whatever browser you're using. And then I'll close this, and I'll kind of pull this over to the side and pull this guy. And so what I want you to do is make a folder that has the name of the manufacturer, and then probably make a folder, depending on if you're going to use more than one of theirs, for the fixture name. So I'm just going to do that, double click on it, and then I'm going to pull these guys into that folder, right? And I've downloaded these a couple of times. Obviously I've tested it. So I want to take a look, and let's make this guy a little bigger, right? And I'm just going to rename this one so it's not named 1, and that shouldn't happen on yours. And then if there's a zip file, go ahead and extract it. So I'm just going to extract this in the same folder, right? And double click on it, and if there are any IES files in there, I'm just going to cut them, or actually I'm just going to copy them, right? And paste them in the main folder for that, right? So, and then do the same thing for the 4000K, right? So right, that may not be necessary. It may be pathed correctly, but I tend to do that just to sort of make things easier on myself. So the next thing I'm going to do is download one more lighting fixture, and then we'll insert these guys. So one's going to be recessed and one's going to be suspended. So I'm going to go back here, right, a little bit. Let's go to my lighting fixtures, right? And this one's going to be a Cooper. So let's go get it. Go ahead and close that guy. And pull this guy over. Make them a little bigger, and scroll down to the Coopers, which should be, here's the Coopers. So I'm just going to get this Wavestream LED. It's a suspended lighting fixture. So I'm just going to go to download object, and you're going to see very similar things. You can get the PDFs, which actually give you the information. So I'll download those PDFs real quick. And this has the Revit model file. It also has a Revit family type catalog, and it has a lookup table, right? And then I'm also going to get this lighting data. So Basically, this is probably the IES files. These are the information files. This is the model file. This allows you to pick from all the different types of this lighting fixture. This talks about conduit. It's really more of an electrical thing. You probably don't need that, but sometimes there's a whole bunch of files. And then there's a README text that you can get. And then I'm just going to go to my Cooper, and I'll just name this suspended core, right? Okay. And I'm going to drag these guys into this. So there's the README text, the suspended zip, the lookup table, the type catalog, the model, and the PDFs. And then again, we have a zip file, so I'm going to extract that. Extract it in the same place, right? And let's take a look at what this guy has in it, right? So there's all the IES files. So I'm just going to Control C and go back to that base folder and Control V there for those IES files. Okay, so when we come back, we'll actually place them.